next week is a really exciting week because it is the week of 100 People 2025. So it was started by Liz Steele and Mark Otero Holmes, and they've been doing it, I think, for quite a few years. This will be my third year, I think, but it's really fun. It's so fun because oftentimes I don't draw people, but I like to draw people, and I always find that as I work through the 5 days that my observation skills and my way to capture different people grows and advances, and that's always kind of the goal with doing a challenge. So let's take a look back at the 100 people that I drew for 2024. The great thing about the challenge is it's just about getting you drawing people every day consistently. You can do as many or as few as you need to in each day. It's kind of up to you. Some will do 20 each day, some will do a whole bunch. Mine kind of depended on how much time that I had and what was happening. And then I also did a combination of drawing people from actual observation and then utilizing the stock images of people that I found on Unsplash, which is a fabulous website and app that has royalty-free photographs that anyone can use for anything that they want to. So I could kind of search through that and kind of get the different kinds of poses and actions and things that I wanted to. And the great thing was, by doing it on my phone using the app for reference, I could do this anywhere, and I didn't have to try to find situations where I was surrounded by a lot of different people. But you could always draw the same people over again. But it's really fun to follow along and kind of see everyone update each week on Instagram or Facebook or wherever they're posting. It's hashtag OneWeek100People 2025. Everyone has a different art style too. So that's the other fun thing about seeing who else is participating. And there's artists from all over the world. It's really, really a cool challenge. On day 1, I just did 7. So I didn't have a lot of time, but I really wanted to focus on a lot of different poses. So the first page of my sketchbook, I did 7. So kind of just quick little capturing of the figures and trying to play around with ways to accurately represent the proportions of the body. Some of the days I really wanted to kind of go in and do a little bit more detail, so I have 3 where I went in and did faces. The other thing is that it's not about how much of a person you draw, it's just that you're drawing a person. Sometimes I left the face completely out, kind of playing with style like I did on this one. This one I put the face in. This one are just different people from different references that I was looking at. So they're all very, very tiny. The other fun thing was that because I was really focusing on the sketchbook spread, I was all about filling the page and just looking at different ways that I could play with the scale to maximize how many I had. So this page has 15, lots of different styles going on there, but I can see I'm really starting to focus in on body position and movement and how to accurately capture figures, which is really exciting for me. This page I was able to do 10. When I draw people in motion, when I do drawings of people dancing and gestural drawings for figures, this is kind of my go-to, this figure. So it was kind of fun to play around with that too, as well as different ways to capture kind of, the blockiness of figures that way too. So I've got 10 here, I've got 14 there. Kind of makes it easy to kind of tally up across the page totals, so as I work towards my goal. So I've got 10, and then I've got 8. I think this one I actually drew one of my kiddos, so I had some time hanging at the house. So like I said, it's a mix of observational and then looking at reference photos. This one I think might have also been my kiddo. A lot of these come from references on Unsplash, which I highly recommend you check out. This one I've got 17. I was also able to find some reference images. Like this had 2 figures, so that counted as 2. This one I was kind of trying to stylize it a teeny tiny bit for 16, and then celebrating getting to 100. And it's kind of amazing how fast it goes. I mean, the 5 days goes really fast. If you just put in just a little bit of time each day, you can easily get your 100 in. Are you participating in the 1 Week 100 People 2025 challenge? Let me know. I would love to follow along on your journey. I will absolutely be sharing, at least at the very end, I will do a wrap up of my 100 people in a follow-up video, and I'll kind of link between the 2 videos. But if I get a chance to, I'll also kind of post along the way on my Instagram. I look forward to seeing you in the challenge if you're doing it and sharing in the future. Till next time.